Hello and welcome to Warhammer 40k, where me and my dad will be showing you how to go through one full turn on someone's side, including all the phases and how to do them. We start off with the command phase, where special actions and abilities happen for everyone, including a command point, which I am using this die here with a 1 to track how many command points I have. Now that we have finished the command phase, we will move on to the movement phase. The model's datasheet contains its stats, including its movement, where for the one that I will be moving is 5 inches. I will be using this measuring tape to measure 5 inches from my data card to move my character up 5 inches so I can be close to my dad's model to fight it. Now we enter the shooting phase, in which I use my data sheet and figured out for my attacks that I have D6 attacks plus 1, so I have 6 attacks, 4 plus ballistic skill, so 4s and above hit. I rolled 3 4 pluses, and now my dad must roll to save against them. And here he goes.
This Doom's Cannon has a very high armor penetration characteristic, but my character has a special ability that lets him ignore that, and anything that is 4 or higher negates that damage. So from each of those attacks, one of those was saved, and I also have a special ability where I feel no pain on 5 ups. And I missed both of those, which means I take a certain amount of damage. How much damage do I take?
3 damage for each one that you failed.
So that is 6 damage, and my character has 1 wound remaining.
Now we begin the charge phase, where I measure out how far I will have to charge in order to get into melee distance. Here I find out it's 3 inches. I roll 2d6 to determine how far I charge. That is 5 inches, which is enough to make it up to my dad and be able to attack him, in which I will be beginning the fight phase now. In the fight phase, I will be using my melee attacker against my dad. I have an ability that triples my attack and strength, so instead of 2, I roll 6 die. The fight phase follows the same rules as the shooting phase, so my weapon skill instead of ballistic skill is also a 4+. Let's see how my dad saves.
So I have to roll 4 ups to save these wounds from coming in, and I managed to save on 3 of them, and I have my feel no pain of rolling a 5 up. Oh, and I got a 6. Excellent, so no damage to me.
Since I charged in on my dad, I got the fight first ability for fighting him in melee. However, now he gets to fight back with his weapons too. Let's see how this goes for me.
My character is Trajan Valoris, and he has an ancient arcane relic called the Moment Shackle that allows us to use his ability once per game that doubles his attack stat of his axe from 6 attack to 12 attack, which means I take 12 dice, I roll them, I shake them up first, make sure they're shuffled, and anything above a 2 will land a hit. Only 2 of those attacks miss.
Now that he has made these attacks, I will have to save against it with my 4+ invulnerable save, because his AP won't affect that. So, I roll these 9 die, and ooh, those are some real bad results. I'm afraid he's gonna die here. Let's see how much damage did I take.
3 damage each.
Oh my, 3 damage each. Well, he's not surviving that. Only 4 HP, all down. Well, that's the end of my turn, and that's the end of the fight phase, and therefore my turn. So, hope you enjoyed. And that is how you play a full turn on someone's side in Warhammer 40k, including going through all the phases with the command phase and its abilities, the shooting phase, where you get to shoot, and the fight phase, in which you do melee. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.